And the man who's standing next to me is somebody who really can make change happen. He's been working night and day for months and months to help get this call to action campaign going and to spread the word. So please help me welcome the president of the Westchester County Association, Bill Moody.
Thank you very much, Liz. Wow, there's no passion in the room tonight. What do you think? Huh, Dan? The Call to Action program is not about Democrats and Republicans. It's about saving our state. It's about saving Westchester, saving our businesses, and saving our communities. The Journal News talked about that Pfizer is eliminating 1,250 jobs in our backyard here in Rockland County. That's devastating news. The quote, today's Journal News reported that, quote, tax money from Pfizer and its predecessors have long reduced the amount that the district residents have to pay, but now residential taxpayers will need to make up a big share of the funds Pfizer had been paying, end quote, so to speak. Add this to the roster of recent companies who have left the area, such as Precision Valve, Starwood, and so many others. This only adds to the state of fiscal despair. It's about our children, too, this whole process. There's no question about that. And it's about changing the political process in Albany. And one of the ways we can do that is hold our officials accountable to a guiding set of principles, such as living within your means, which everybody in this room has to do, reducing the tax burden on individuals and businesses, adjusting public sector compensation to reflect today's economic realities. And tonight, we are pleased to announce that we have followed Mayor Koch's lead to ensure that the candidate you vote for in November abides by these principles. So we're asking all the candidates to sign our call to an action pledge, drum roll. I guess it's supposed to happen now. I thought we were going to have a big cake and somebody's going to pop out of it. Right? Anyway, the pledge says 4 simple things. I am committed to a balanced budget, completed on time, and without increased taxes, fees, assessment, or borrowing. That's a big deal. I will fully disclose all outside income, which is never done as we know. I support the nonpartisan commission to redraw legislative district lines that Ed talked about before. And most important for our villages, towns, and school districts, I will not vote for any unfunded mandates. We will publish the list of those people who signed it, and obviously those who don't, and our call to action website, and we'll hold those who sign it, who do get elected, accountable to adhering to the pledge. We will then publicize which candidates do not sign the pledge, as I said, as one of the steps we'll help to make the public informed on election day. We will also, I should add, we are going to sponsor debates between the candidates to keep the issues front and center in the voters' minds. Okay, so what can you do? You can take a number of simple steps that we talked about all night long to make a difference. You can join the call to action campaign. You can follow the candidates which are signing the pledge. You can visit the call to action website, calltoactioncampaign.org, and keep track of how your candidates are voting and what they're saying. Spread the word to your neighbors, friends, co-workers, and ask them to, ask the business associates to join the call to action program, and speak out by contacting your legislator on the website. And attend the WCA call to action campaign debates this fall. And of course, if you want to make a donation, I wouldn't be unhappy about that either. And probably the most important thing is vote on November 2nd. And if by chance you're not registered, we have all voter registration forms out here, so there's no excuse not to vote. The success of our campaign, quite honestly, is in your hands. You have the power. It's pretty simple stuff. You saw the power that was in this room earlier. People are drifting out at this point in time. And I want to thank you all for being here. Our community demands nothing less from all of us, that's for sure. I want to say something before we depart. And this is something I heard Al develop yesterday. It really got to me, quite honestly. Quite a bit. I thought about it a lot. You know, we probably have a couple 100,000 soldiers fighting wars right now. In Iraq, and Afghanistan. And what are they fighting for? They're fighting for the democratic principles to uphold around the world. They're fighting for us to uphold those democratic principles. And throughout our history, this is what our country is all about. We try to uphold democratic principles. And we understand, these people understand what the meaning of shared sacrifice really means. They shed their blood, they lose their lives. And here we have a bunch of people in Albany that talk about the words shared sacrifice. What the hell does it mean to them? These people are fighting for you, shedding their blood, losing their lives. These guys can't balance a budget. They talk about shared sacrifice. Think about that. Think about that. And all the wars we've had, and all the principles we've fought for, these people are putting us to shame. We're the laughing stock of the country, what's taking place in New York State right now. And I urge you to say over and over again, we're not going to accept this anymore. We're not going to take this anymore, and we're going to do something about it. That's why we're here tonight. Think about every time you get up in the morning, think about what those soldiers are fighting for. Think about what those people are dying for. Think about what those people are shedding their blood. And then say to your legislator, you can't balance the budget? You can't have shared sacrifice? Well, we're fed up with you. We're going to get some people who will do that. Think about the soldier who comes back from Iraq and Afghanistan. Can he open up a business in New York? He probably can't do that right now, can he? Can he live in Westchester County? No, because he can't afford to pay the taxes. So think about that every time you go to bed in the future, every time you get up in the morning, and every time you feel tired, you don't want to go to one of these rallies. Think about that soldier who's out there fighting for you and your principles to make sure we have the right to vote, we have the right to change things and uphold our principles. This is a defining moment for the business community. This is a defining moment for every one of us in this room to go forward, to challenge our neighbors, and to challenge our legislators. I look forward to working with you. God bless you all. Thank you for being here.